Implementation Plan: the evaluation of in-person versus virtual interviews from underrepresented minorities in medicine. Sandra Gonzales, USC Rossier School of Medicine. Problem of practice: the field of medicine is increasingly recognizing the importance of diversity for improved patient care and health outcomes. However, the U.S. physician workforce does not mirror the demographic shift occurring in the country, with Black and Latinx physicians constituting only 5% of physicians in 2019. At Eisenhower Health, a teaching hospital with a mission to provide quality health care for underserved communities, it is critical to increase the diversity of our resident physicians. The focus of this study will be on Eisenhower's residency program, particularly in the context of virtual and in-person interview experiences of underrepresented minorities in medicine. Recommendations: our change plan revolves around two primary recommendations. Overhaul the interview process. Adapt both in-person and virtual interviews to eliminate systemic biases that may disadvantage underrepresented minorities in medicine applicants. Cultivate an environment of awareness. Develop comprehensive training modules to educate interviewers about implicit bias and microaggressions. Theory: our implementation plan is guided by the principles of critical race theory. In adapting CRT to our context, we acknowledge and challenge the racial power imbalances embedded within the traditional recruitment processes. CRT's emphasis on experiential knowledge aligns with our focus on the lived experiences of underrepresented minorities in medicine applicants during in-person and virtual interviews. It also informs our strategy to transform the organizational culture by recognizing and addressing systemic racial biases within the institution. Key stakeholders: our key stakeholders encompass a broad range of individuals and groups within Eisenhower Health. 1. The hospital leadership. Their support and endorsement are vital to execute the plan and allocate necessary resources. 2. HR personnel. Their engagement and cooperation are crucial to revising recruitment strategies and administering bias training. 3. The interview panel. They play an instrumental role in fostering an equitable interview environment and reducing potential biases. Goals and objectives. Our key goals and objectives are twofold. 1. Increase the number of underrepresented minorities in medicine candidates interviewed and successfully enrolled in the residency programs, thus enhancing diversity within Eisenhower Health. 2. Construct a medical education environment where all candidates, regardless of their racial or ethnic background, are afforded equal opportunities and feel valued. Our plan incorporates DEI strategies by ensuring fair representation, reducing potential biases in the selection process, and creating a more inclusive and welcoming environment for all prospective physicians. Definition of success: we envision success as 1. A measurable and substantial increase in the diversity of resident physicians at Eisenhower Health, reflecting the multicultural fabric of our society. 2. A decline in reported incidents of bias during the interview process, indicating an equitable and inclusive environment. 3. The establishment of Eisenhower Health as a recognized leader in promoting diversity in medical education, symbolized by a culture that genuinely values and respects the contributions of all its members. Key challenges: we anticipate encountering several obstacles. 1. Resistance to change. Any systemic change can encounter resistance. We aim to navigate this through open dialogue and education on the benefits of diversity. 2. Unconscious bias. Despite efforts to minimize it, unconscious bias may persist. Our strategy involves continuous bias training and evaluation to mitigate its impact. 3. Logistical hurdles. Implementing new recruitment strategies may present logistical challenges. We aim to address these by allocating adequate resources and ensuring efficient project management. Resources. To realize our plan, we need the following resources. 1. Training materials. comprehensive resources to conduct effective bias training and DEI workshops. 2. Personnel. Skilled professionals specializing in DEI practices to lead training sessions and oversee recruitment strategies. 3. Funding. Adequate financial resources to support revised recruitment initiatives, training, and DEI enhancements. Currently, we lack sufficient funding and specialized DEI expertise. To bridge these gaps, we propose negotiating with Eisenhower Health Administration for increased budget allocations and exploring external funding opportunities, such as grants or partnerships. Milestones. The successful implementation of our plan can be tracked through the following key milestones. 1. Successful completion of bias training. This marks the readiness of our interview panel to conduct more equitable interviews. 2. Implementation of revised recruitment strategies. This signifies a proactive step towards attracting a diverse pool of URIM candidates. 3. Achievement of diversity targets. The increase in URIM candidates interviewed and successfully enrolled in residency programs will serve as a direct measure of our plan's effectiveness. Communication plan. Effective communication is crucial to our plan. Internally, we propose a combination of emails, staff meetings, and interactive workshops to ensure all stakeholders are informed and involved in the process. Externally, we'll utilize online platforms such as social media and the Eisenhower Health website to showcase our commitment to diversity and engage with minority-serving institutions. Evaluation plan. Our approach to evaluation consists of 1. Continuous monitoring, regular review of recruitment statistics, including the number of URIM applicants interviewed and accepted. 2. Feedback analysis, collecting and analyzing feedback from interviewees and staff involved in the recruitment process to identify areas for improvement. 3. Data integration, seamlessly integrating data collection into the existing HR system for systematic analysis and ongoing improvements. This systematic evaluation plan will ensure our efforts are effective and that we continue to make strides in diversity enhancement.